Please, I got one. Man. Mike, I get one more. I got one more on top. Thank you.
Hey,
no, nigga, yes, that's all the better. I don't know why you over here. That's crazy.
Yo, Mike Tyson, man, blazing talking that shit. I bet he won't come down. I should call that motherfucker.
Shit, think you'll come?
Blaze ain't coming down.
That nigga scared.
Hold it up.
Call that nigga.
I'm about to call him right now. Password ain't working. All right.
Terrible.
So, here we go.
Ty, what up, bro?
You think you can leave?
Bad boy Blaze, shout out to yourself.
Myself.
Hey, man. Hey. Mike Tyson is down here, bro.
Mikey? Right now.
Down here. Hey, I'm about to see you the address right
Hurry
now.
up, hurry up.
Come out.
10-4, say no more. Shout out to myself.
He said he on his way.
Hold on.
He's about to jump in the X-Wing fighter. Come out here.
On the X-Wing fighter.
Yeah.
What up, man?
Oh, what up, Blaze?
Lane.
Shout out to your
motherfucking self.
Man, where old Mikey at, man?
Okay, right up there, man.
Well, let's go down there, man. Let's go see what this is about.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not out there.
You leave.
Ty, your shirt literally says out there, bro.
Yeah, out there somewhere else, because I'm not out there today.
Oh,
You
man.
want to fight Mike Tyson, you
Whatever,
take your ass
man.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go kick his ass, man.
Right here?
Yeah. He up in there.
Mikey! Where you at, bro? Better get this on, man. All this talking, man. Let's go and get this over with. Somebody spotted what? Hey, is he in here or what?
All that damn, you up that motherfucker walk your ass up in there.
Man, I hear the
Oh, it's
music.
open.
I hear some music. It's open?
Man, take your ass in there.
Oh, I'm feeling beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I'm feeling beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
This nigga in there on some sweet shit, bro. This nigga don't really want it, man. Hey, man. I ain't finna bully the dude or nothing, man. He in there fried, bro. Mike don't really want him to be.
Oh, I'm feeling beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Look.
No, I'm good. Mike Tyson in there, I'm not good. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nigga, man. Check this out, Mikey. You really want it, bro. You can come down to Craig Facts, man. Call us up, holler at Brown, Craig something, man. We can get it on, man. But I ain't finna interrupt no kumbaya tea making shit you on, man. And what the fuck wrong with this nice ass nigga, man? You holler at me, Mikey, man.
Because sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. My mind tells me I'm a bitch. If you think you're flying and you walk around the baddest man in the planet, why don't you fight that motherfucker? But why don't you just go right there and spit in his face? That guy right there. That's my mind. Fucks with me, nigga. Whoa! 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 And I'm saying, why are you fucking with me? Leave me alone. I don't want to fuck with these people.
Crazy Mike. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Barry Page, top of the morning, Honey C. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see, can we, excuse me, making the adjustments here. Okay. I like that. How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling? It's a beautiful Friday. It's a beautiful morning. We are the beautiful people. Manifesting beautiful lives. Miss Nina Pooh, good morning. Good morning. I like how you popped up when we start talking about beauty. Yeah, it's a good Friday morning. Very, very exciting day today for a few reasons. It's Friday, and that's enough reason, period. But it's Friday. going off into this weekend, Super Bowl. Any of you guys got any Super Bowl plans? Yeah, what Barry said. That's the best way to start your morning off. Yeah, do you guys got any anything exciting going on for the Super Bowl? I'm supposed to be down in Arizona this weekend. There's a few events going on, a couple of promotional things happening. JD, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. You already know.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. club. What up, Blaze?
Yes. It's that time. It is that time. JD said he chilling with the fam for Super Bowl. It's pretty dope. I'm not the biggest sports fan in the world. I enjoy sports. I enjoy playing. I'm more of an action hero myself. You know, I like to get out there and do my thing, man. You know, other than that, I usually wait to the exciting part of it. You know, playoffs, championship games, and whatnot. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a few things going down this weekend. Craig hosting he's doing some commentating for the Super Bowl. That's pretty dope. That's pretty exciting. I'm supposed to be down there too. I'm supposed to be doing a little promotional work down there. So a couple of events at Screen Blaze. Not 100% sure. Yeah, not 100% sure if I'm gonna make it down there. I've been planning, or I wouldn't say planning, but looking forward to this weekend. Me and my son had plans. Well, I made some plans last weekend. We didn't get into it. So I want to push it to this weekend. And I don't know if I want to give those hangout plans up for football, you know. So we'll see. And if I do it, it ain't for football. It's going to be for business. But even then, I can't really see putting business over family time, you know. Yeah, get it in with my boy. Honey C says she's not feeling well. Just wanted to check in. Have a beautiful weekend, y'all. We hope you feel better, Honey C. We appreciate your attendance as always. Before you go, can we get it's Friday. Friday goes, and Monday you stated that you wanted to actually seek peace. No pressure. If you can, let us know how that turned out for you. If not, we'll certainly check in with you Monday. But we wanted to definitely know. I wanted you to know that we thought about you, and we want to know, were you able to actively seek peace? Like I said, if not, definitely get better. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you Monday. Lil Spud TV, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Appreciate you. Yeah, honey. See, if not, we understand. But yeah, we definitely want to let you know that we got you down here. Curious about that actively seeking peace. Okay. That'll be our goal for next week. There we go. It's not always easy, This week, my accomplishment for this week was to make sure that I get out there every morning after the show. I do a couple of miles, cardio, a little bit of push-ups, pull-ups, calisthenics. And I did it a couple of times immediately after the show last week. And felt pretty good, painfully good, if that makes sense. And I decided I wanted to make that my goal for the week. I wanted to do it every week, every day. I'd like to do it every day, period, but we always talk about that here on the 5 a.m. Club. Baby steps. Baby steps. Bunch of small pieces to amount to something very big. So that's how we do it. You don't have to swallow everything all at once. You don't have to, make nothing drastic, make a drastic change, and, one step at a time, one step at a time. Who else gave us goals Monday? We got Chief, the Real Chief TV. And that was it. Barry, I think we miss you Monday morning, Barry. But I believe you're still on your 16-ounce mission. Yeah, Chief TV. Did anybody get a chance to check out the Real Chief TV's podcast? His is on Wednesdays. I didn't write the time, but I want to say that it's 11 o'clock. The Real Chief TV is an honorary member here. So if he's not here now, I'm almost certain he'll be showing up pretty soon and we'll get a chance to ask him. But he has a podcast on Wednesday. It is Wednesday at 11 a.m. Releases gallon of water. Maybe that's it. Say every day, top of the morning, say every day, good morning. Welcome back to the 5 a.m. Club. Yeah, I believe I wrote gallon of water. I don't know if Chief TV wanted to drink. Oh yeah, he did. That's right. He said he wanted to get to the gallon a day. He wanted to join us on the gallon a day water mission. So if I forget, which I don't usually do, your regular members, y'all remind me when Chief TV pop in. He usually about 10. If you're not on time, about 10, 15 minutes late, he pull up. And so we'll ask him about his gallon of water journey, and we'll ask him how he's doing with dropping more content. He wanted to be more consistent with his content. And just to reiterate, his show is at 11 o'clock on Wednesdays. He has a podcast on Wednesdays, 11 o'clock. So also when he get here, let's get more details about that. Let's get the name of the show. Let's get the name of his channel. And that way, if anybody want to check it out, more than welcome to go over there and check him out and support our brother, support our 5 a.m. member. But Friday morning, anybody got any announcements today? Any birthdays today? Anything exciting today? Anything exciting to you is exciting to us here at the 5 a.m. Club. We are an illustrious group of individuals. This is all about furthering our plights. This is all about growing our individual selves and possibly our business. Yes, growing our business, growing our social status, growing our personal lives. Anything we can do here, you guys. And this is Freestyle Friday. Friday, we can bring anything to the board. Fridays, if you are a regular member, you're welcome to join me here on the screen via video or audio, whichever you prefer. But you have to be a regular member. You have to be a name that we all recognize. If not, don't worry about it. Hang out and you'll become a name that we recognize. We're a pretty tight-knit community here. We're all about love and peace. And if you think I'm joshing, ask anybody. Pick any name you see on the screen and see, don't you get nothing but positivity back, because that's what we do here at the 5 a.m. Club. Yeah, no. Party going down Saturday. Super Bowl Eve. If any 5 a.m. club members happen to be in the Fort Worth, Texas area, we have an honorary member here who's hosting a Saturday Super Bowl Eve party. You show up in your 5 a.m. jacket, and I'm certain you get the VIP treatment. If you don't have any 5 a.m. merch, promptly show up in your EBT merch or the World Play Too Much, and you will get equally the same treatment. Yeah, but in the Fort Worth, Texas area, get on down. It's 5 in the morning. Yeah, no. That's what we're talking about. So, that's it, man. JD, the only one having a ball out here. So every day, what's going on, man? I know you got to be whipping up some deliciousness. Savory Dave, our residential chef here. You got to be whipping up something tasty, man. Also, I wanted to ask you, Savory Dave, if you experimented with anything, any crazy recipes, any way out sauces, or I like to do my cooking thing, and I like creating stuff. I like different sauces. I like different flavors, different style of doing things. So if you got anything to add to my repertoire, I certainly appreciate it. If not, then no worries. Slow. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those weekends. It is going to be one of those weekends. We'll have a good time though. See what we got for Friday. See if I got any interesting clips or something for y'all. Friday's the day that we get a little loose. Friday we get out here and we do what we wanna. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all slide in. If you didn't slap the like button on your way in, promptly do so now. It's awesome. We appreciate the love and support here. You guys have no idea what the like button does. Help support the channel. And yeah. So Super Bowl weekend, we got football, we got the Roast Domino League. Game on Sunday. Any of you guys follow our Roast Domino League. That's a good time, a funny time. So check that out. Come this Sunday. I want to say 8 o'clock. Don't quote me, but download the free Caffeine app and subscribe to the Comedy Press. You'll get to see the Roast Domino League. You'll get to see myself hosting a bunch of great players, a bunch of great guys, a bunch of entertaining and funny guys. Craig Smith, Slink Johnson, Brent Taylor, Boo Capone, Uncle Todd, show playing on those shows, Snaps. Just a good time. Very fun, very funny. You guys should check it out if you're free on Sunday. The Real Chief TV. Good morning. We was just talking about you, man. I tell y'all he was going to be about 10 minutes after the hour. All right, I was off by 10 minutes. It's 20 minutes, but he here. The Real Chief TV, talk to us, man. We want to know how are you with the more content, more consistent content, to be specific. You were talking about creating more content and be more consistent with your content for your show. Let us know how that worked for you. Also, as well as your water drinking, your water intake. You talked about joining the Gallon Club. You wanted to drink a gallon a day. We'd like to know how to go for you. The Real Chief TV has just entered the building. More consistent with content. His show again is Wednesdays 11 a.m. Also, give us the title. Put the link in there for us, Chief TV. Let us know the name of your podcast and where they can find it at. And tell us, were you able to get more content out? Were you able to get that gallon a day for water? So it was just me, you, and Honey C. Honey C wanted to actively seek peace I don't think she was successful this week, but it's all right. We're going to encourage her next week to, to get on it, to make sure she actively seeks peace. Maybe we'll come up with some ideas to help her out over the weekend and come back Monday. If you guys willing to take on that task, I certainly will, but any help is appreciated. Chief TV, you also had your weekly goals, which we just discussed. Let us know how that went. And mine was to, get out here every day after the show and put the couple of miles in calisthenics, and it went well for me. It got a little greasy Wednesday. Wednesday, I almost fell off. I like to do it first thing in the morning and knock it out the way, but Wednesday morning was a very tough morning. As you guys know, Tuesday's the long day. Tuesdays I have 4 shows. Tuesday, 3 at least. So we do the 5 a.m. club. I got Craig Facts on the Caffeine Network at 4 in the afternoon. And then we got the 8:30 script, which we didn't really get to this week because of some technical difficulties. Some automotive difficulties is what it was. But as it turned out, that turned out to be a pretty good thing, because we got a pretty snazzy topic going for this upcoming week on the script. The script is if anybody don't know, the script is a show that I host every Tuesday at 8:30. I'm looking to switch that date pretty soon too. I held the time and date because that's where I started it on the Caffeine Network, and I wanted to maintain that consistency. But I've been thinking that there's more prime time. We got a lot of East Coasters, and I'd like to be accommodating to as many people as possible. So I'm thinking about moving that date to another day, possibly. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, possibly even Thursday, actually. But I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And I'm thinking about moving the time a little bit earlier. 8:30 over here is okay, but I'm thinking 4 or 5 o'clock over here now, just in case my people on the other coast want an opportunity to catch it live too. So I don't want to be too late over there. So y'all make sure y'all tune in that, man. Bad Boy Blaze, the script. So for right now, we Tuesday at 8:30 until further notice, but you guys will be the first to know most of my important thoughts develop and are shaped right here, 5 a.m. Club. Who's the Real Chief TV says, yes, definitely dropped 3 clips this week on the content, but failed the gallon of water challenge. I got about 3 days in on a gallon, but not a full week. Looking forward to next week completing it. There you go. There you go. So good job, man. That's dope. You got the content in. The water thing takes a little bit of practice. I'll give you some advice that somebody shared with me that I follow. Corrupt Album. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. I'll give you some advice that somebody gave me that kind of works out a bit. He said don't worry about guzzling down, 16 ounces at a time, half a gallon at a time. He says to make a note that every hour, on the hour, even if you got to set your alarm, your wristwatch, set your alarm for every hour on the hour, or make a note that every hour on the hour, you just take a sip of water, no matter where you're at or what you're doing. Take a sip of water, and naturally, you will consume at least 4 ounces, per sip. And then there's times that you're going to drink, without waiting for the hour. But yeah, if you do a few ounces every hour on the hour throughout the day, that should get you to your goal. And it should get you there a little bit more comfortably, without so much worry, without so much pressure. Break Beige, my goal is to add the kettlebell swing to my kettlebell routine. How you gonna add the kettlebell swing to your kettlebell routine? How you got a kettlebell routine and not the swing? Yeah, my goal is to add the kettlebell swing to my kettlebell routine for the week and get back on my creatine. There you go. That's pretty good. That kettlebell ain't no joke. it's a full body workout, depending on how you work it, and it's an excellent form of motion. Slowly building strength and strengthening, you know, your bones, and so that's pretty dope. JD says, I had an automotive problem this week too. Glad we stuck to the script. The show inspires me to handle my part. Man, I appreciate it, man. You know, I'm the car guy too, JD. Pretty much, that was my full-time business. You know, before I decided to get back into the entertainment, and that was a form of entertainment too. But yeah, so if you got any, if the car problem get too big or get beyond you, don't hesitate to reach out to me, brother. I definitely help you out with that, or point you in the right direction, or at least make sure nobody robbing you. So every day he says that the real brothers, you didn't fail. You just made it to 3 days next. You just made it to 3 days next week. You'll do 4 or better. We got you on this, fam. Absolutely, absolutely. I want to point that out too about this group, man. I love that. We all obviously want to accomplish our goals. We all obviously want to actively, you know, chase things that are important to us. But what I love about this is it's not about being perfect. None of us are perfect. Last week I didn't reach my goal, but you know, put it on this week. This week I'm successful, providing that I get through today, which is I'm sure I'm gonna get through today. I'm feeling like doing it now, but yeah, I love how we just for real here, you know, and that's the way we should live our lives. We're not trying to measure up to nobody's standard. We only competing with ourselves. You know, we only competing with ourselves, which reminds me of the topic of the show today, a glass of water. I'll tell you guys a story about the glass of water before we get out of here, but that's what it's pertaining to is staying focused and paying attention to what is important to us. What is important to us. And in this particular group, this is what I love about this group, and what's so unique about this group is this is the unique place where you get to be multiplied, because generally speaking, you only worry about yourself. But when you come here, when you show up to the 5 a.m. club, you got 15, 20 other people who care about you as well. You get that extra support, and it's genuine, and it's nothing but love here. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Definitely, man. Shout out to y'all. Who's the Real Cheap TV says, salute on the advice. I'm on it. And I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Yeah, drop that link in the chat. Yeah, let us check out what you got going on. I'm going to make it a point to see what you got happening, man. Kind of content you over there dropping. Yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, my saying, I like to keep throwing shit to the wall until something sticks. Everything ain't for everybody. Everything works different for different people. But you know, it's always good to have different information, different advice, and those are things that keep me going. So yeah, we're gonna definitely keep poking and nudging each other around here and get it going. JD got some good game from you just by paying attention all the time. That's what it's about. That is what it's about. You know, learning different things, taking different points of views, but most importantly, you know, with receiving or giving information / game, the important part is application. You know, you can know something till you blue in the face, but if you don't apply it, you know, it's as good as nothing. So application is a big deal. Make sure we apply things that we learn, especially things that we believe in. Salute, sure. Yeah. Everyone drop your IG name in the chat as well. Yeah, everybody drop their IG name in the chat. Yeah, do what Barry says. Barry's Barry's our ambassador here. Yeah, drop your IG name in the chat. Make sure everybody follow each other, and you know, like I said, we all about the support here. Whatever we can do, helping boost each other up. yesterday we got into we talked about forming something together as a group, business wise, and I think that's pretty dope. And we definitely gonna touch on that some more. But you know, I gotta be honest, y'all. I feel a once a year. I feel an annual function coming out of us, man. There's so much positivity here. There's so much energy here. I feel a once a year function coming out of us. You know what I mean? We gotta treat ourselves to something once a year when we all gonna, you know, save a couple of bucks a month and take flights or drives, whatever we need to do. Whatever we need to do to get together, man, and make it happen. Oh yeah, JD, it was yesterday. We was on it yesterday. Yesterday felt real good. Yeah, shout out to you for the catch up. Yeah, so we definitely gonna do something for ourselves. We're gonna host something, and I think that'll be pretty dope. Could you imagine all these names popping up in person? Everybody, you know, I think that'll be pretty dope. You know, it's got to be a round table or a big table or whatever. Just an event. Maybe we'll start there, man. You know, 5 a.m. members, man. We're just pulling up, having a good time. Yeah, pulling up, having a good time, man. Yeah. So anybody new here, welcome to the club. This is the 5 a.m. club. We appreciate you showing up. We appreciate your participation. You'll notice that everybody in here is everybody pretty well versed with each other. We stay in tune with each other. We're all about connecting with each other in a real way. This is not your typical show. This is not where the host gets on and rambles on about his or her personal life or personal business or personal interest and stuff it to you and that's it. No. We are a group who interact with each other. We care about the lives and situations of each other. We want to be better for ourselves first and everything else and everybody else secondarily. Family, friends, whatever it is that you believe in, that you're interested in, that you like, that you love. That's how we do it. JD said, yeah, even if we got to come to Cali, yeah, we're going to make it, I think ultimately what we will and should do is get a general consensus of where everybody is, and we'll try to make it as smooth as possible. Obviously, it won't, somebody's going to have to do a little bit more traveling than somebody else, but yeah, that's not a concern for us here. And I really believe in y'all, man. I do. I don't just get here and talk. I don't just get here and blow smoke up your asses. I know better than that. I know you guys know better than that. Our asses is made for poops and farts, man. That's it. Shits and farts, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, no smoke, man. This is real shit. I believe in this. I believe in y'all. And yeah, I know we got something here. I know we got something here. So yeah, we're gonna develop it more and more, and it's gonna get tight. And we've been a part of something right now that we don't even really know. When I started Craig Facts, man, it was, it was light, man. It was, maybe 40, 50 people in the chat to 100 people in the chat to 200 people in the chat to, man, we was on YouTube twice a week, every day for a couple of years. Hold on here. Let's get JD, talk to him for a second, would you?
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. club. What up, Blaze?
Yeah. So we were here for a couple of years putting in that work, before we piled it up. But by the time we piled it up, it was, 3,000-4,000 of y'all live with us. 3,000 or 4,000 live with us, every week. And how awesome was that? This has the same potential, but with us, we're not in competition with anything or anybody. I don't think the nature of this show, the nature of us, I believe that we're the minority guys, and I'm not talking about race. I'm just talking about in terms of the way we think. We are the minority. So some of you guys probably already recognize or realize that after leaving the 5 a.m. club or after participating here in the 5 a.m. club, you go into the regular world and you realize that there are not a lot of us around you. That's just what it is. There's not a lot of us, period. That's why we had to come here to this place where we are right now and come together. We're not neighbors. We're not family. We're not, you know what I mean? By no stretch of the imagination is this an easy, pull together. It's not. We make it happen because that's who we are. We make it happen because that's who we are. And we have to accept that and understand that we're the minority. And that's all right because it don't take a million people to conquer or take over the world. Take 3 strong, solid, in sync people, and we're definitely more than that. Link not popping up in chat, but the channel is Who's the Real Chief TV. I got a drop for you too. Yeah, send it on over, Brody. Send it on over. Merch going out soon. Appreciate the support and the motivation. Absolutely, absolutely. That's what we're doing here. So yeah, definitely send me something on over. You better bury badge. We jamming that Bats. Which one was Bats? Was that the Big Ass Titty song? That's pretty hilarious. Yeah, Real Chief, man, we on there with you for sure. Yeah, JD, fuck with us, man, with everything. We definitely become family. But what I was speaking on, thank you, Savory Dave. What I meant by we're not family, I mean that, like, if we were brothers and cousins, it'd be easy for us to connect. It'd be a reason for us for, you know what I mean? Some type of other connection. But we created our family bond with each other. That's what I wanted to point out. You know what I mean? Nobody has no reason to be here other than, this is how we feel. This is how we think. This is what we about. Flip Lids. Top of the morning, man. Welcome to the club. That's the only reason that we're together. And I love that. It's like, people talk about unions between man and woman, marriage, right? If you're married to a woman, if a woman's married to you, you have a lot of motivation to keep that going. You can lose your money, you can lose your family, you can lose things that you built, that you're a part of. But you want to hear something ironic, and this is no slight or nothing against anybody who's chosen to walk down that aisle or legally consummate their relationship. But to me, a couple that's not married, a couple that's not binded by paperwork or laws that stays together, that is a very, very strong, that's a strong connection to me. That means a lot to me. If I'm with a woman and she's constantly, working with me, I'm working with her, we overcoming things and we building and growing, and we don't have anything legally binding us. That means the only thing that could be binding us is us. Our love for each other, our love for what we do, our love, our compassion for each other and what we're trying to accomplish. And that is what we have here. None of us have no obligations. None of us are not legally binded for nothing, for no reason at all, other than shared thinking, shared beliefs. And we now know the power or the strength of shared beliefs, shared thinking. And it gets better. It gets better. We went from sharing information. We went from introductory conversation to sharing what we into personally, sharing what we into business wise, to talking about, joining something together and now likely kicking over the idea of hosting something at a minimum of once a year. Like to do it twice, but at least once a year. So that is dope. That is awesome. It is an honor and a privilege for me to host and be a part of what we forming here, because this is a big deal. Back to watching the numbers grow on the previous show that I was a part of, I'm still a part of, Craig Facts and whatnot. Everybody here in the beginning, before we get to the thousands, before there's 3,000 or 4,000 people here with us every morning, this is gonna happen. As much as I love the intimacy of our small group here, we're already growing, and you day oneers already see it. You know, the guys who was here day one, minute one, you know, JD, Barry Bay, Savory Daves, you know what I'm saying? You guys that were day one, my Honey C's, you know, you day one people, we already see changes. We already see growth, and it's going to get bigger. But the cool thing is the bigger it get, it's obviously going to weed itself out, you know, because it's no people faking. Nobody up at 5 in the morning faking. You know what I'm saying? You know, you up at 5 in the morning, you serious about something, and that's just the way it works. But yeah, it's definitely gonna break us in tears, man. At certain levels, certain groups, and you ones who are here at day one, trust me, you guys. I mean, outside of the rewards that we already receive from sharing information with each other, from motivating each other, there's gonna be other benefits for us. So you know, y'all stay down, man, because yeah, it's gonna get bigger, it's gonna get better, and everybody will be acknowledged. Everybody will be, you know, everybody will have a place, man, a seat, because you know, this is our house, this is our table. Yeah. So it's just a different time. It's a different part. You know, I do Craig Facts. We're a lot looser. That's the garage talk. We sit around, we joke, we have a good time. We still kick game, and you know, but there's different dimensions to life. There's different dimensions to us individually. You know what I mean? So this is just a place that, you know, where we take the time and show, you know, the not so much as serious, because we still joke here. It's, you know, with Stumbling 4-5 coming here every now and then and shoot his jokes and whatnot, and it's all love. This is what we do. You know, Barry slides something here and there. This is what we do. So not to exclude those things, but you know, this is the time where we get it together, where we calculate our thoughts, where we get our mind tight. You know, when we get plans, this is the place where we ask the serious questions. You know what I mean? Where we share serious concerns, because we want to better ourselves. We want to know. We want advice. You know, so yeah, it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. And again, man, I can't stress enough how much I appreciate y'all. You know, we've been getting a lot of love, a lot of support, and yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I like it. I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I took my nephew who had been, you know, he had been sipping a little bit. So, you know, I wanted to support him and take him to AA. And when I went to AA, one thing that stood out to me is how they ran their program. They were self-financed. Everything was in-house. And they even made it a point. I like how they designated certain positions to certain members of the group, which we're going to get here pretty soon, because it's enough of us that are here every morning. You know, where we're going to all be a part of something. We all going to clock in, and this is going to be our church. You know what I mean? And we too are going to find us ourselves. You know, we know they demonetize a lot of real programs, a lot of stuff like this, but we don't care about that. We are going to finance ourselves, and we don't got to be rich. We don't got to be nothing. We're going to be regular. If we don't do nothing but contribute $2 to our bucket, $3, $10, $20, whatever it is, whatever we worth, that's what we're going to deal with. We're not competing with nobody. You know, we don't have to have, you know, we're not competing with anybody. You know what I mean? We're competing with ourselves. That's it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna put something together for us. I'm gonna glue this thing together, and we're gonna get bigger, and we're gonna make it about something, you know, other than, you know, the lovely things that we are part of now. Old City Kane, top of the morning. Yeah. So it's gonna happen for us. It's gonna be really dope. I got to dip out early. My son got a flag raising for the ROTC. Lead with love, logic, and compassion. Savory Dave, thank you, brother. We appreciate it. Shout out to you. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good time. I'm sure you're going to be busy whipping it up. Everybody trying to eat for the Super Bowl. Shout out to your son, man. And man, you're doing a great job. You're an excellent husband, an excellent father, and certainly an excellent member here to all of us at the 5 a.m. Club. So we appreciate you, bro. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah. So we're going to, it's going to be this is going to turn into something for us. I'm excited about that. That's pretty dope. We're going to build our own thing. Just like that AA club I went to, man. They even had on their paperwork that they do not accept outside money from any outside groups. I really, really like that because I'm thinking this is AA. These people need help. Guys in there trying to do the best they can. And you guys have the nerve to say you don't want any outside finances. That was very, very impressive to me. That was very impressive to me. I really, 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 I really dug that. You know what I mean? I really dug that. They stand on their own. They stand on their beliefs. They stand on their work. And that's something I want to create here. That's something I want to create here. We're going to stand on our own work. We're not going to accept no outside finances either. Somebody going to come, I'm out there and I'll be doing my thing. So somebody going to want to offer, want to come buy this out of me. Somebody going to want to come put their money in and add something to our program. And we're not accepting nothing. I've already got a DM from somebody who was like, hey, man, why don't we take your 5 a.m. club here? Why don't we do this? Why don't we do it? Hey, listen, man, why don't we not and say we did? How about that? You know what I mean? So, we're going to keep this for us. This is what we doing. And if we a $50 a week crew, guess what? That's all we are. We're a $50 a week crew. We're going to make the best of it. And we're a 50 cents a week crew. Guess what? We are going to be a 50 cent a week crew, and we're going to get better. We won't be a 50 cent crew forever. Not with me as the captain. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a reach into each one of y'all inbox, and we're going to figure out something to better ourselves. We're going to figure out something to be a part of, to share, to grow, because that's what we do. We're going to have a settled purpose, and any human being with a settled purpose must accomplish it. So, it's a lot of love here, and we're going to make it happen. Make sure y'all take the time to hit that like button, man. And any new members, anybody here, if there's anything that you guys get out of the show, if you get anything for participating here with us, certainly.
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, EBT. I take cash out, Venmo.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. Club. What up, Blaze?
You better believe it. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Whatever we amount to, whatever we do. And, again, I'm really looking forward to, business as usual. Barry B, put your IG in the chat. Don't see it. What's going on? You're the second person put something in the chat and it didn't show. We gotta figure out what's going on with that. Comments. Yeah, try it again, O City Kane. Type it again, and you'll get some followers today. Yeah. Type in, everybody put their IGs in there. Anybody else have any problems, let me know. We'll figure it out and, how to tighten it up and get it together. We definitely want to get each other dope and tight. yeah, but you know, as I said, man, this is a real privilege and pleasure to be a part of this, and I really yeah, I love it, man. I enjoy it. I look forward to it. You know, as morning as I get up, and who knows what happened the night before, or what takes place. But yeah, when it happens, you know, when that clock tick, when that hour hits, it's awesome. Uh, Nemo, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Um, yeah. So I don't know if y'all can feel it, man. I'm over here, you know. Yeah, this is yeah. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I look forward to it. So we got through all the weekly accomplishments. Shout out to who is the Real Cheap TV. Shout out to Honey C for taking a shot at her accomplishments, and certainly shout out to myself. I'm doing well. I'm pretty much once I get that workout today, that'll complete my weekly challenge, and I look forward to adding something else to my plate next week. So if you guys do nothing else but think about it over the weekend, let's get our weekly challenges up. Let's get our list. Let's get our better list. We want to be better people. We want to be better employees. We want to be better husbands, better wives, better brothers. You know, better all the way around. Better all the way around. You know, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, to better ourselves. Because you know, it just seems like most of the world is about a bunch of other things, a bunch of things not related to human beings. You know, we're drifting further and further away from our natural purposes here. You know, and I believe our natural purposes are very simple. You know, to live, to be kind, to love, to create, to share. You know, to empower. That's what we're here for. You know. All right, Barry Beige, man. Again, we appreciate you for being here. I see it's getting close to that hour. Thank you for your participation. We love it. Barry, I need another one, man. Give me a 5 a.m. drop, the one you did before. I love it. I love it. Just a little bit, it's a bit vulgar for the 5 a.m. morning. I listen to it during the day. You know, I definitely running it during the script. But yeah, give me some morning, man. Give me some morning drop, man. Give me 30 seconds of some smooth AM talk, man. Some motivation, some positivity. Yeah, and anybody else want to prepare a drop? I would appreciate it, man. Y'all. If you don't know what a drop is a video recording shouting out yourself, shouting out the 5 a.m. Club Blaze. Hold on, we got an example. JD is our live example here. This is what JD did. You're welcome to put your own twist and spin on it, but this is a drop sent to me by JD. I encourage all of y'all, represent. If you have merchandise, a brand, represent your brand, your merchandise. Certainly mention Blaze, the 5 a.m. Club. We'll put a spin on it, and we'll get it out.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. Club. What up, Blaze?
Yeah. So, yeah, for sure, man. Y'all put something together, man, and let's get it. Yeah, Jay. Barry, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, for sure. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, man. Friday, man. Yeah. Can y'all feel the excitement? It's Friday. Some people, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, depending on your work schedule and how it's going for you. But for those whose Friday is actually Friday, man, I know y'all enjoying it. I know you're enjoying it, especially after a hard week's work. Whether it's parenting, whether it's a physical job, whether it's a mental job, whatever it is, you deserve a break, and make sure you take it. I don't believe that we're built to work 5 days a week and only take 2 days off. I don't. I understand if you got the energy or ability to do that for a certain amount of time, that's all good. But for the most part, for the most part, I believe that we should have a nice balance. We should have a nice balance. You know, we shouldn't be all work and no play, and we definitely shouldn't be all play and no work. But definitely, we deserve more play. Definitely, we deserve more relaxed time. Definitely, we deserve more time with our families, our friends, our loved ones, and the most important person in the world is you. You know, you deserve time for yourself. Make it. You know, if you got a man or a woman, you got a partner, make that time. Make that time. It's important. You'll appreciate it. They'll appreciate it. You know? So, yeah, that's our message for this Friday. Low Spud TV said, what's the benefit of drinking a gallon of water every day? Well, first we start off with hydration. The more water you put in your body, the more it dilutes the acidity that's in our body. Our bodies are naturally acidic. So in order to balance out that acidity, you know, there's a certain amount of hydration that should take place daily. So it's very important, you know, to hydrate your body to balance out the acidity. And, you know, we eat and drink lots of other things throughout the day. Some of us, if nothing else, you definitely eat different things. And our body, like I said, it creates and forms natural acidity. So you want to balance that out. And if you can help it at all, alkaline water, anything above 8.0 pH. I recommend 9.5 and higher, but anything above 8.0 is more than enough. Yeah, hydration is key. And when it comes to hydration, the best time to start is now. You know, it's now. First thing in the morning, whenever you roll over, whatever time it is, the very first thing I do is I drink 2 to 3 ounces of water. At a minimum, 2 to 3 ounces of water. When you first wake up in the morning, your body has been in sleep mode. Your body has been in hibernation mode, and you wake up instantly fatigued. You're fatigued, so hydration helps with fatigue. So hydration helps you wake up better, helps you wake up, helps you snap out of it, prepares you, you know, for your day, whatever it may be. You know, it prepares you. Yeah, so that's definitely the benefits of water and hydration. So yeah, that's I work on the rotating six. This is my second weekend off this year. Wow. Oh, City Kane, man, you putting it in, which is dope. That's a lot of work. So hopefully you got a major goal, you know, and your goal is not to work till you can't no more, but you know, let's work towards something and get some investment going, bro. That's the biggest thing I can recommend to anybody piling it up, man. Investment, because that's the only. Nobody's gonna pay you like you. It just won't happen. So you have to invest. And these jobs and careers these days are not really designed for you to live the kind of life that you really want to live. They're designed for you to get by. So in order for you to get that extra edge, you have to pair up, you have to partner up, you have to be a part of something bigger than yourself. You have to invest. That's my key. I believe if I didn't invest, I'd be in trouble. If I didn't invest, I'd just be regular out. You know what I mean? So yeah, yes. If you need any investment ideas, certainly get into my DM, or message me here, or you know, Instagram anybody. Everybody here follows me. Anybody that don't follow me is OOBLZ at Instagram. That's 00BLZ. Get in my DM, man. And you know, if nothing else, you know, I got stuff going all the time. If nothing else, I can slide you, you know, into some investment that I'm a part of. It's plenty for everybody. You know what I mean? So these are extra forms of income for myself. So, you know, to cut one of those in half, I'm not losing anything. You know what I mean? It all helps. You know, it's not like So, yeah, investment, man, especially when you're working long hours, hard hours, and spending a lot of time. investments, other streams of income is what's going to help you pull you out that hole. You know, yeah. Well, no Spud said, man, yeah. Make sure y'all tune in the script. Turn into the script Tuesdays at 8:30. We're gonna get I'm gonna figure out the time and date that I'm gonna move it to, but I think I'm gonna move it. I think I want to get it a little bit early for my East Coasters, and yeah, even for myself, yeah. Today's show's titled "A Glass of Water," and now it's time to tell you guys about the glass of water. So there's a woman in church, and she's noticing some things going on in the church that she's not particularly fond of. So she goes to the pastor and she says, Pastor, I'm leaving this church. The pastor says, well, why would you do that? What's going on? She says, there's a guy next to me with alcohol in his briefcase. There's a woman who sits behind me gossiping about her nighttime event. There's an old lady in front of me constantly talking about what she did as a child, in her stripping days, and I'm just not with it. So the pastor says, well, I'll tell you what, sweetie. Do me a favor. You can leave, but before you do, I'd like you to take this glass of water here, and I'd like you to walk around the church 3 times without spilling a drop. After which, you can leave if you choose to. If you still want to leave, you head out. I won't give you any hassle. There won't be any problems. It's all good. She says, okay, I can do that. So she takes the glass of water, carefully goes around the church 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. She comes back, didn't spill a drop of water, and the pastor says to her, did you notice the guy on the side of you sitting in the stands with 2 guns out pointed at you? No. Did you notice the alien hanging from the ceiling about to pee on your head? She says, no. The pastor said, the moral of the story is, if you paid attention to what you're supposed to be paying attention to, you won't notice nothing going on with nobody else that's out of line or out of pocket. She took that, sat down, and continued the service. And that is the moral of the story, that we need to pay attention to ourselves. Worry about yourself. Stay focused on what you have to do for you. Pay attention to your goal. Pay attention to your mission in life. Because the only way you can notice somebody else's shenanigans is if you're not focused on what you should be focused on. And that's important. I'd like y'all to take that into your weekends. I'd like y'all to implement that into your lives, because it's very easy to be distracted by chatter and noise around us. It's very easy to be distracted by somebody else's shenanigan. But the only reason it would be easy, the only way it would be possible to be distracted by somebody else, is if you're not focused on you and what it is that you need to do for you and your family and your life. That's been this episode of the 5 a.m. Club. I love y'all. Have a good weekend. I appreciate everybody's participation. And again, remember, if there's anything that you got from the show, if we did anything to pick you up, to help you get going, we've been demonetized. We got to do our own thing here. So I appreciate all the love, support, and anybody that helps out. Much love.
I take cash out. Venmo. Zelle. EBT. Ooh, EBT. I take cash out. I take cash out. Venmo. Zelle. EBT. Ooh, EBT. I take cash out.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. club. What up, Blaze?